Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Walking Dead Dead City. We are here to do the video that you guys have all been asking me to do, which is the Season 1 predictions video for Dead City.
You don't trust me? Hell, I wouldn't trust me either.
I got a plan.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing an review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Dead City. We are here to do our official predictions video for the first season now. We've gotten the trailer, we've gotten some teasers, we've gotten some images, we've gotten some information, and I was like, okay, I think we're at a point now where we could definitely do a full season 1 predictions and on how we think the story is going to go, where do we think this is all going to end up, and you know, how do we think it's going to be quality-wise? So, in terms of the early reviews and in terms of the, you know, some of the sites getting these episodes early, it sounds like there are a few people that I've heard of recently that have already gotten early screeners for the whole season. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but it sounds like some people have seen the entire season, and I've heard nothing but good things. It sounds like this is a very good first season. It sounds like this is a very, very successful start to the Negan and Maggie spinoff series, and it's an incredible first season. That's at least what I've heard. So, Dead City, you know, is definitely probably my most hyped show of the year. It just has the most going for it. It has the best environments. It has just an overall fantastic look to it, but how do we actually think the story is going to go down? And that's what we're going to discuss in this video. Where do we think the story is going? How do we think this is all going to end up? So let's get right into this. Starting off with the first episode, I feel like we are going to get to see Maggie run into Negan. I don't think they're going to waste that much time on it, to be honest. I think we'll spend the first, like, opening minutes of Maggie, like, she's kind of out there, she's having, like, these flashes and stuff. We're not really going to know exactly what happened yet, and then she'll run into Negan. He's going to be with this young girl. We're going to get to see Maggie and Negan kind of, you know, catch up a little bit throughout the first half of the first episode. I feel like she'll force him to sleep in the back, you know, she doesn't trust him and this and that, and she's not really going to tell him what's going on just yet. I feel like they're going to be very standoffish at first, and then about midway through the episode, I think Maggie's going to finally tell Negan what exactly is going on after a little bit of catching up and after a little bit of dialogue. I think she's going to explain what happened to Herschel. We're then going to reveal in the later part of the episode the flashes that Maggie's having in her head is actually when Herschel got taken. Then we're going to see the flashback of what happened to Herschel, the guys taking him captive, and I think Maggie's going to tell Negan, you know, like, you know these guys, you guys, you know, you guys know each other, and you're going to help me get Herschel back, right? And she's going to say, like, they're in Manhattan, that's where we got to go, that's where we, you know, we got to do all this, and Negan, accompanied with the young girl, is going to go to the city, right? Now, I know this might be a little bit of a surprising prediction for some of y'all, but I actually don't think we're going to see New York all that much in the first episode. I know that is a little bit of a surprise probably to some of you guys, but I think the episode is honestly going to end with them going to New York. I think we may see, like, 5 minutes at most of New York in the first episode, but I think after that, they're going to find a way to cut it off. I really do. I think they're going to have a music montage at the end of them entering New York. We're going to see some, you know, some establishing shots. We're going to see some city shots, but I don't think we're going to go all that into it, to be honest. I think the first episode is going to be a lot about catching up between the two of them, finding out what happened to Herschel, finding out what's been going on with Negan, why this young girl is with him, which, if I had to make a prediction, I feel like Negan did join a group or something during the time that he was out there, and I have a feeling that this young girl was probably, like, the only survivor from that group or something, and that's why he's with her. That's what I think. Now, I don't think we're going to learn about Annie in the first episode either. I think they're actually going to keep that a surprise. I feel like it's going to be one of those things where it's like, you know, they were together for a while, and, you know, he and Annie got separated, but he doesn't know where she is. I feel like it'll be one of those kind of generic type of things, but that's how I see the first episode going down. I don't think we're getting much in New York. I don't think we're going to go into that too much. I think we'll see it a little bit at the end, and then it'll be like, okay, episode 2. So episode 2, I think, will be the episode where they go into New York. We're going to see a lot of walkers, a lot of cool environments, and I think this is the episode where we're going to run into the group of survivors with the nail guns and stuff. We're going to find out that they are very standoffish. We're going to see that a little bit in this episode. And then we're going to see that they are victims of the group that took Herschel. I think that we're going to find out that they are victims of the ex-saviors, which obviously that's what this group is, the group with the old man and the group with the bounty hunter. These are members of the saviors. These are, old saviors that want revenge on Negan. That's already been, confirmed. So I think that's what we're going to get to see. I think we're going to get to see a little bit of information on that. We're going to meet these new survivors. I think they're going to team up with Maggie. I think there might be a bit of a standoff, but I feel like in the end they're going to team up with Maggie and Negan. And they're going to go after them. Now, I think by the second episode, we will see some sort of confrontation with the bounty hunter and Negan. I do think we'll get something. I think the bounty hunter will have a major part in the second episode. That's what I think. I don't think he'll die, but I could see like a fight going down. You know what I mean? Something like that. And I think that we'll see a lot of walkers in the city, a lot of walkers fighting. I also think that's the episode where Negan and Maggie are in the city, and he's like, seriously? Walkers falling from the sky now, Because Maggie and Negan are probably making a decent amount of noise while they're in the city, and they're going to be walking around talking, and walkers are going to fall from the buildings, and they're going to be like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? And I think that'll relatively be the second episode. Now, the third episode, I think, is going to be some in the current timeline with Maggie and Negan, probably still dealing with the bounty hunter or something crazy like that, going through New York and, stuff like that. But I think we're also going to get a flashback timeline, especially by hearing that people are a resource. I think, guys, we're actually going to see a flashback of when Negan was in charge of the Saviors. And I think that we're going to see a little bit of what Negan's, kind of relationship was like with the leader. Croat, I think is his name that they call him. I think we're going to see flashbacks of why he doesn't like Negan so much. I think they're actually going to explain that. I don't see them leaving that out. So I think it'll be part flashback. That's why it's called People Are a Resource, and part current timeline. And I think they could do some really cool linking in timelines in that episode and really have some cool, coming full circle moments. So that's what I think episode 3 will be. Episode 4, episode 5, episode 6. Now, the back 3 is really hard to tell. At that point, I'm really not sure where they're going with it. I feel like the biggest thing I could say prediction-wise is that they will get Herschel out within the first season. I don't see them dragging this out anymore. I used to think that, but the more I look at the trailers, Herschel is in the story. He is still in the show, and I don't see them looking for him in the second season. It just would be very ridiculous. So I think that in these last 3 episodes, they will find a way to get Herschel out, probably the finale. I think that they will kill the Croat guy, the old man with the missing ear or whatever. I think they're going to kill him. I don't think he's going to be a villain in the second season. Although the Darlene actress, I think, will survive, and I think she will be the threat of the second season. I think she will try to get revenge for Negan or Maggie killing, of course, the leader. And I think that'll probably be her husband, too, you know what I mean? And she is going to be the main villain of season 2, and she's going to try to get revenge on Negan. That's what I think it's going to be. Now, the bounty hunter, I also think will be a thing. I think in season 2, I see him going on for a while, so I don't think he's going to die in this season either. But the old man, Kraut, yeah, I think he's going to die, for sure. I don't see a long-term story with him. I see a one-season type of, villain arc for him. And that'll probably be it. You know what I mean? Now, we also, I think, are going to be getting a pretty major zombie episode based off of, the trailer. I think episode 5, for some reason, I'm not sure why. Again, I'm taking a major chance with these predictions, but I feel like the 5th episode will be the one with the big zombie, with Maggie and her being in the sewers and stuff like that, and the morphed together zombie creature and stuff like that. I think that'll be the 5th episode. That'll be like a big, exciting penultimate, right? And then in the finale, I think we're going to get the death of the leader. I think he'll, get killed. Maggie will get Herschel back. And in addition to that, I think we're going to get some conflict between Maggie and Negan. Now, I think it's going to get pretty heated. I think there's going to be a lot of conflict going on in this season. And I actually think that the way they're going to wrap up season 1, and I know this might be a bit of a shocker to some people, I think Negan and Maggie are going to split up. I think that they're going to be like, okay, I have Herschel back. I can't trust you anymore. Thanks. See you later. You know what I mean? And I think they're going to leave. And then something will happen in the second season to bring them back together again. I do think that they're going to separate by the end of this season. I think they're going to realize that they can't work together. They're going to separate for a little bit, and then the second season, something will bring them together. And to be honest, I don't really even want that. It's just what I think they're going to do, to be honest. I really would rather them not argue, but it seems like they're going to, and Maggie's not going to kill Negan, and Negan is definitely not going to kill Maggie. At least I would hope not. So, I definitely think that, they will split up somehow. They will get separated, and season 2 they'll be brought back together for some kind of reason. But I think Maggie will get Herschela by the time the season comes to an end. I think we will see, some ties to it. And I think season 2 might even skip a little bit more time, like a year or two. You know what I mean? And then we'll kind of see them regroup after that. But anyway, that's an overall predictions for how I see this season going. I think it's going to be a very cool season. I think it's going to be a very awesome, unique season in New York. A lot of cool environments, a lot of cool things going on, but that is relatively where I sit with my predictions for this season. So let me know in the comment section below, what are you guys expecting for season 1 of Dead City? Are you excited for it? We got the poster going right there, of course, and are you excited for season 1? Are you excited to see where the story goes? Let me know. But if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos of The Walking Dead Dead City. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys, and of course, I will see you guys really soon for more videos of The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.